it's me, Nia Blu. Guess what happened today? I was watching TV earlier, and I saw a really interesting video about polar bears. It was so cool that I just had to share it with all of you. The video was about how polar bears stay warm in the Arctic, where it is super, super cold. Can you imagine living somewhere where everything is covered in ice and snow all the time? When I saw this, I thought my friends would love to see this too. So let's watch it together and learn something amazing.
Imagine standing outside when it is so cold that your breath turns into little clouds. Now imagine it being 10 times colder than that. That is where polar bears live, in a place called the Arctic. So how do these amazing bears stay warm and cozy in such freezing cold places? Let me tell you their super cool secrets. Polar bears are like nature's best-dressed animals for winter. They wear the most amazing coat you have ever seen. But their fur is not just one layer like your sweater. Oh no, polar bears have 2 special layers of fur working together like a team. The first layer is close to their skin. It is soft and thick, kind of like wearing a fuzzy pajama suit. This layer traps warm air right next to their body, keeping the heat close. Think about when you snuggle under your blanket. The warmth from your body gets trapped under the blanket, right? That is exactly what this first layer of fur does for polar bears. The second layer of fur is on the outside. These hairs are long and kind of oily. They work like a raincoat, keeping water and wind away from the bear. When a polar bear goes swimming in the icy ocean, this outer layer protects them. And here is something really cool. Each hair is actually hollow inside, like a tiny straw. These hollow hairs trap even more air, and air is a fantastic blanket. But wait, there is more to their warming secrets. Underneath all that beautiful white fur, polar bears have black skin. Yes, black. You know how a black car gets hotter in the sun than a white car? The same thing happens with polar bear skin. Their black skin soaks up any warmth from the sun, even on super cold days. It is like having a little heater built right into their body. Now let me tell you about their special fat layer. Polar bears have a thick layer of fat under their skin called blubber. This blubber can be as thick as 4 inches. Imagine stacking 4 big cookies on top of each other. That is how thick their fat layer is. This blubber works like the insulation in your house walls. It keeps all the warmth inside their body and does not let the cold get in. Polar bears are also shaped in a smart way to stay warm. Have you noticed that your ears get cold really fast in winter? Polar bears have tiny ears compared to other bears. Small ears mean less area for heat to escape. Their tails are super short too, for the same reason. Every part of their body is designed to keep heat inside. Even their paws are special warming tools. The bottom of their paws has fur on it. Can you imagine having fuzzy slippers built right into your feet? That is what polar bears have. This fur keeps their paws warm when they walk on ice and snow. Their paws are also really big and wide, which spreads out their weight. This helps them walk on thin ice without falling through. When polar bears swim in freezing water, they have another trick. Their body can control where blood flows. They send less blood to their outer body parts and keep more blood flowing to their heart and important organs. This keeps the most important parts of their body extra warm. Polar bears are so good at staying warm that sometimes they get too hot. When they run or play, they can actually overheat, even in the Arctic. Then they have to lie down in the snow to cool off. Can you imagine being so warm in such a cold place that you need to cool down? Baby polar bears, called cubs, are born in cozy dens that their mothers dig in the snow. The den is like a little snow cave that protects them from wind. The mother bear and her cubs snuggle together, and their body heat warms up the den. Even though it is freezing outside, inside the den it can be nice and comfortable. So you see, polar bears stay warm because they have many special features working together. They have 2 layers of fur with hollow hairs that trap air. They have black skin that soaks up sunshine. They have thick blubber that works like a warm blanket. They have small ears and tails so heat does not escape. And they have furry paws to walk on ice. All of these amazing things make polar bears perfectly suited for their icy home. They are like walking, swimming bundles of warmth in the coldest place on Earth. Nature gave them everything they need to thrive where it is freezing cold. Pretty amazing, right? Next time you put on your winter coat, remember the polar bear and all its special warming secrets. Wasn't that incredible? Polar bears are true winter champions, designed perfectly for the coldest places on Earth. They show us how amazing nature is and how every creature has its own special way to survive.
Wow, friends! Wasn't that amazing? Polar bears are incredible animals, and it's so cool to learn how they are able to live in such a cold place like the Arctic. Nature really is full of surprises. I hope you enjoyed watching that video with me as much as I did. And remember, if there's something you want to learn about, tell us in the comments. Just write your first name, the city and state you live in, and what you want to learn about, and we might make a video just for you. Alright friends, that's it for today. Don't forget to like, follow, and share this video so more friends can learn with us here at Nia Blu World. See you next time.